floor. My drop of wet is a sprinkler. Nobody's guarding me on this earth. You know it's money like bank.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, the Clippers will be going up against New Orleans.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans winning their last game again.
I mean, they were so impressive offensively, and when you do that, that can really help you on the road.
It's one thing to play inspired defense in that situation, but to get in that kind of offensive rhythm away from home, phenomenal.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Griffin. All out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Warren. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. We're about halfway through the season, Smitty. At this point, how much can teams really improve?
I think if you have younger guys, you start to see those guys develop. Then also if you have a lot of new guys, you see the chemistry start to form. And then a lot of times you can improve when you have guys coming back from injuries. A lot goes into a season. It's a roller coaster kind of effect, but it's good when you start to see teams put it together at the halfway point.
All about managing time, managing games, and injuries.
You're so true.
It's good from long range.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Here's Ayton. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Pirtle. Gallinari outside. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
He'll do this to you all day. Gallinari working off the ball, getting the look he wants.
Now here's Lamb, guarded by Jackson. Lamb finds Griffin. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
A pass to Doncic. Dishes it to Jackson. Lets it go from 14. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read. And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the middle, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by John Wall.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Down low, Ayton. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Doncic passes to Jackson. Doncic kicks to Gallinari. And the 3 off target. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Gallinari against Warren. Outside, Wall. 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Griffin. Over Jackson. Griffin's shot is off. Anaheim has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another shot. Griffin grabs the board. Warren on the wing. Drills it from outside. Warren's got 5.
Great look by Blake Griffin. When your foreman has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
Yeah, their scoring's been on point. They've got the early lead. Always feels good when that happens.
Pirtle is out there with Jackson. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Doncic. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Anaheim. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Utah Jazz. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wall. Rebounded by Jackson. Anaheim trails by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So for New Orleans right now, they've got Ayton. Warren is out there with Griffin. Then it's Wall, and it's Lamb in at the 2 spot. Now here's Ayton. Outside Warren. And Wall kicks to Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Jackson.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Pass to Lamb. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now the dish to Pirtle. Fires from deep. Doncic, no good.
You know what, I'll tell you, he's got nothing here in the second quarter after just one made shot in the first.
You look at this Pelicans offense, Steve, it's a very free-flowing system.
Yes, this team loves to make the extra pass to get an open look. They were 3rd in the league last season in team assists per game. The back cuts they make and the willingness to share the ball are what teams strive for on the offensive end.
Warren. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Guys, there's so many great scorers in our league. It makes it tough to get stops, but somehow they were able to do it consistently in that one.
The reason why their rotations were quick, they prevented easy shots and they kept their opponent out of rhythm.
Now here's Warren. After Luka Doncic's miss. Left side Wall. That one off the back iron and out. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Gallinari wide open, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now here's Lamb. He's tightly guarded. Griffin's shot is off. Anaheim has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Griffin, takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Griffin's got the lead up to 3 now for New Orleans. Passes it to Gallinari. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. And Griffin sends it back.
Griffin has great timing. That's the reason why he blocked that shot. Big difference from the first quarter to the second. His shot looks completely in rhythm now.
Now here's Wall. A 14-point game for him in the win against. comes up empty down low.
That's just two tough competitors meeting right at the rim. Someone, in my opinion, had to lose.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
Well, they've been pounding. I mean, pounding it in the paint. Not just taking the first three-pointer when it came.
And
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. We've seen T.J. Warren really having a great game.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
You know what? It's hard to do. Staying focused and disciplined with your approach.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Doncic. Then there's Pirtle, and there's Jackson, and it's Gallinari in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
It's good. We know analytics is in the NBA to stay. In fact, it's expanding every season. Do players pay as much attention, do you think, to the advanced statistics as the coaches in the front office and the talent evaluators do?
You know, I think players more and more, Kevin, now are looking at these numbers and trying to see where they can get better at in different areas. They use those numbers when there's an advantage for them during contract time. They definitely run right to those analytics and say the reason why they should be paid more. So, but I still think the coaching staff in the front office has a heavily balance on using it more than players.
Using them selectively is what you're saying.
To their advantage.
Yeah. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And Wall kicks to Griffin. Back to Wall. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it.
Just 1 for 4 since the break. They are looking for better efficiency on the offensive end.
Gallinari against Warren. Gallinari right side. Nice D from Warren.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Lamb kicks to Wall. Griffin passes to Ayton. Shoots over Pirtle. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
And remember, T.J. Warren, he averaged 25 a game his second season at NC State. You want to know his role in the NBA? It's quite simple, a professional scorer.
And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Wall. Jackson finds Gallinari. Goes up at the stripe, and it's Ayton with the rebound. And with Warren, with kind of an old school approach, Greg, very active with his mid-range game.
And this guy can get buckets around that rim. As he stretches his range, I think he'll only get more and more dangerous.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw tonight.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
You know, on a pretty good night for these guys overall, his shooting has been the biggest weakness.
Now, here's Doncic, covered by Lamb. Doncic, no good. New Orleans leading by 3 from downtown. The shot, no good.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
End of quarter, great time to squeeze out an extra possession.
And he banks in the layup. Doncic has got 9.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Outside, Wall. 11 seconds left to play in the third. To the paint, stolen by Jackson. With 1 on the clock. Off on that one. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pelicans lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Griffin is out there with T.J. Warren. There's Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Ayton. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. The feed now to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lamb. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over in the corner, Doncic. Back to Gallinari. Some nice ball movement by Anaheim. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, defended by Griffin, to take the lead. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And it's Wall with the ball for New Orleans. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Warren kicks to Ayton, and the pass to Lamb. Here's Warren, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Anaheim trails by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And here is Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Yeah, you just never know what Doncic is going to do. I mean, which is one of the reasons he gets the defense to foul it.
Good on the second free throw.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Now here's Lamb. Not a lot of room. Feeds to Ayton. And the shot is good. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Here's Gallinari, and it's blocked, but he recovers it. Kicks it to Doncic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Wall. Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. 1:37 left to play here in the 4th. Clippers have gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. To the middle. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Assertive in the painted area. This is what every coach preaches.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Rebound by the Clippers. Gallinari passes to Pirtle. The game now all time.
Just tremendous shooting from Pirtle. Love how he's not afraid of taking these kinds of shots.
On the wing, Lamb. It's good.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
Here's Gallinari. Good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Only certain guys have the temperament to take this shot. Gallinari, one of them.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. The score knotted at 27. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Alvin Gentry told his team during the break. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win.
Timeout called, Anaheim. They're trailing by 2. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari left side. Over Warren. And it's Gallinari missing.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
On the wing, Lamb. Back to Wall. Outside Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Jackson with the block. And he gets it back. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
A lot of time left, which should allow for a really good shot if they run the right play.
Gallinari on the wing. Knocked loose. Stolen by Warren. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so timeout taken by Alvin Gentry. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now.
Most of y'all cats with deals, y'all ain't hot, man. I'm about to do it again.